We start this bulletin with the biggest story coming out of South Asia, the security situation in Afghanistan. The Taliban has been ramping up violent attacks in Afghanistan as the American troop withdrawal nears its end. And now in the latest update, heavy fighting is underway between the Afghan forces and Taliban terrorists in the southern province of Helmand amid fears that its capital Lashkargah can fall into the Taliban's hands. Hundreds have fled the region as Taliban attacks continue with its offensive in Helmand. This despite persistent airstrikes from the US and Afghan forces. Regional reports suggest that the Taliban took control of a major television broadcast station in Lashkargah. And not just that, all media broadcasts have been halted from the southern province as clashes intensify in the region. Keep in mind that Lashkargah is a crucial region for Kabul. It is one of the three provincial capitals currently under siege. If it falls into the terror group's hands, then it will be the first provincial capital won by Taliban in the last 5 years and undeniably a big blow to Ashraf Ghani government. We have talked about what is happening in Helmand and its capital. Unfortunately, the situation is not better in the rest of Afghanistan. Kandahar, Taliban's former bastion, has been under attack for the last few weeks. It is Afghanistan's second largest city, which now lays empty as people flee the region, fearing life under the Taliban. The world is closely watching the situation unfold in Afghanistan. The US has its hawk eyes on the region. It was after the troop withdrawal was announced. The Taliban went on a deadly rampage for power, and the Afghan president, Ashraf Ghani, has conveyed the sentiment clearly. Ghani said he had warned the Washington that the withdrawal would have consequences and that the reason for Afghanistan's current situation is that the decision was taken abruptly. The United States, on the other hand, has said that it is solely the Taliban which is responsible for attacking the Afghans and that their actions on ground do not match their leadership's words at the peace negotiations.
Well, there's one party that is, in most cases, responsible for the outrageous and atrocious acts of violence that have been perpetrated against the Afghan people, and that's the Taliban. Of course, other terrorist groups, ISIS-K, also active, but we have seen an increase in these ongoing Taliban attacks. They show little regard for human life, for the rights of the Afghan people, including the basic right of the Afghan people to live in safety and security. The targeted killings, the destructions of buildings, of bridges, other vital infrastructure, other violent acts against the people of Afghanistan, we recognize they are in stark contravention to statements from the Taliban leadership. We've seen from the loss of innocent Afghan life and the displacement of Afghans, the civilian population, it is the people of Afghanistan who suffer the most and who bear the brunt of these horrific attacks.
In fact, the US and UK embassies in Kabul say that the Taliban terrorists may have committed war crimes in southern Afghanistan. They said in Spin Boldak, Kandahar, the Taliban massacred dozens of civilians in revenge killings. These murders could constitute war crimes. They must be investigated and those Taliban fighters or commanders responsible held accountable. They added that the Taliban's leadership must be held responsible for the crimes. If you cannot control your fighters now, you have no business in governance later. The US completes withdrawal on the 11th of September, a little over a month from now, that is. As the days pass, the violence, deaths, a war intensifies in the fallen empire. Experts fear that Afghanistan will go into the civil war in the next 6 months. But the Ghani government believes in their military might. Whatever happens will have serious consequences for the world. And as it all unfolds, we at WION, of course, will continue to bring you the latest. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.